Hi Virgo, this is Molly from Oracles of Jedi. Thanks again for watching and liking and subscribing to our videos. Today I'm going to give you an astrology reading that pertains to your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. And I'm just going to look at the chart and kind of give you an idea of what's going on right now astrologically. And I'm going to pull a card from the Enchanted Map deck. This is by Colette Baron Reed, and it's going to give us an idea of like maybe what's going on astrologically overall for the month of May. And I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the aspects that are going on right now. So today I'm looking at an ascendant Virgo chart, but this also pertains again to the sun and the rising, sun and moon sign, Virgo. And oh wow, I'm already picking up some stuff for you, Virgo. Virgo, are you feeling sick? I feel like you may be having some allergies. Yeah, like a stuffy nose, and maybe you're having a hard time breathing right now with what's going on right now. It could be pollution. It could just be that there's a lot of stuff blooming right now that's bothering you. I would advise doing a neti pot, doing anything that is holistic that'll help you with breathing. It's really hard to be not feeling good right now, and you want to go and have some fun and be with your friends and your family. I'm picking that up. Wow. So, all right. So I want to talk a little bit about what's going on. I'm going to pull a card because I feel like I need to pull a card for you first. Okay. So Virgo, I pulled the Sacred Pool. That's an interesting looking card. Again, I'm trying not to get it reflected right now. You're getting a message from Spirit. There's some transformation happening in your life. You may be getting a spiritual awakening with the butterfly there. You may be having some kind of transformation in your life. Maybe it's in an area that you're not familiar with. Maybe you're afraid of what's going on. You don't know what's happening. This woman is like lying in a pool, and I feel like maybe she's tired and she's kind of given up. Even, but she looks relaxed. It could just be that she's hanging out, chilling. I mean, who knows? Virgo, I mean, maybe you're just like tired. You could just be tired and wanting and needing to relax. It could be that. There's a lot going on right now astrologically, and a lot of energy is coming in, and a lot's being asked of people that have abilities. And if you're not feeling well already, I would recommend getting some extra sleep. I would relax and maybe just watch Netflix this weekend instead of going out. I know that you like to go out, and sometimes you like to just be at home and do like detailed work. Maybe you just want to do some deep cleaning. I got that card earlier with the cleaning house card, which I thought was funny, and I was like, oh yeah, if you got a Virgo in the 4th house, you've got an immaculate house. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on astrologically, and right now Venus and Uranus are transiting together through Taurus, and wherever you have Taurus in your house, like in your placements, Uranus and Venus are transiting into that house and affecting it in some way, and you may be getting unexpected bonuses, money, rewards, luck, fortune, opportunities. I know that Jupiter is the planet of luck and fortune, but I also feel like Venus is too. Like it's still money, and it's still love, and it has those qualities. With Uranus right next to it, it could be just out of nowhere, lightning striking, breaking something down. If you've had something that's going wrong in your life in that area, it's probably like Uranus is probably there, and it's striking lightning, and it's breaking that away from you. And also with Pluto and Saturn going through Capricorn together, wherever that's going on in your house, if you have it going through the 4th house, you may be experiencing a divorce. I'm not trying to, I don't really want to give marriage advice to anybody, but that's an alignment where I could see a possible divorce, especially if you've got it, Uranus going through your 8th house, because Uranus can affect marriages. It can break things apart. And the fourth house is family, foundations, homes, like your immediate family. So you may be going through divorce in the next couple of months. I don't want to scare you. If you're really strong with your partner and you've been with them for a long time, I hope that's not happening to you, but I could see that potentially happening. Maybe you've been fighting for a long time and it's just a long time coming. Maybe you really want the divorce. It could be. I don't want to give you bad news. If you didn't see that coming, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to create any problems. And again, I would have to look at your personal chart to tell you that for certain if that was happening for you. I can usually tell somebody whether or not something's coming up for them in the next couple of months just using my psychic abilities. I wouldn't even have to look at the chart. I could just read your energy and tell you. So, of course, I mean, if you want a personal reading, please email me at oraclesofjedi@gmail.com. I check that regularly a couple times a day. And, I don't know. I just, like, lately I've been picking up from Virgo that they're just kind of unhappy. Maybe something is not going in the way you want it to. I'm just channeling this message. It could be in your career. Maybe you're just disappointed with where your career has gone. Maybe you're getting to a certain age and you're just like, man, I wish I would have switched careers. Or I wish I would have done a different career in college or gotten different credentials so I could have done something I really enjoyed instead of just doing what my parents wanted me to do. It could be a number of things. I just feel like Virgo is feeling like kind of not resentful, what's the word? Like they're regretting something, a choice that they made in their past. It could even be with this partner that you have, the marriage partner that you have, if you're married, your girlfriend that you've been dating for a really long time, probably over 20 years or something like that, if that's happening for you. I feel like it's actually been a long time coming. If it's a marriage that's breaking up right now for Virgo, or a partnership that you've been with, a love partnership for a really long time, it's probably something that you've been married for a really long time and you've been happy for a long time. Maybe you've just stayed together for other reasons besides actual love. But I'm not going to talk any more about that unless it's like, I'm channeling that, but I want to talk about some other things that are going on, maybe something more positive for you. So I do see that you have Jupiter. This person has Jupiter and Sag in the 3rd house. And that's actually a really good house to have Jupiter in. Jupiter is expanding that house. That's a house of communications, siblings, local communities. And you may be talking a lot with your brother or sister right now. Maybe you have a good relationship with them. Maybe you're getting a job opportunity from your brother if you're not working. If you've got a sister that is in real estate, maybe you're going to be working with her and doing something else that actually makes you excited again. That could be happening. And also with this person, it's already, so the moon has already moved into Capricorn. The moon we just had a full moon in Scorpio, and that triggered some things and it brought a lot of things up from the dark. For some people, and I think that probably hit Virgo in some way. Maybe something came out, a secret or a lie, or something that maybe you did to somebody else that came out and somebody found out about it and it hurt them. It could have been the other way around. I would have to look at your personal chart to tell you that. This person has, like I said, they have some like a stellium in the 4th house, which is the house of foundations, family, your home. And this person actually has a conjunction right now with the moon and Neptune. And Neptune is that, that spiritual life, that artist. Sometimes you can be disillusioned, you don't have any boundaries. And so with that moon there, it's probably enhancing that aspect of your life in some way. Maybe you're very disillusioned. Maybe there's been like stuff hidden from you for a long time and the moon is now shining on that right now. Maybe you're just feeling confused right now, or it's possible that you're just feeling like a lot of feminine energy and a lot of art and like inspired to do some artwork. It could be that as well. So I'm not exactly sure, about what's going on. It could be one or the other depending on like what your vibration is and your specific chart. I would have to, I think I'm going to pull a card actually to clarify that. I feel like I'm going to pull a card for you, Virgo, and just see what may be going on with your with the moon in in Capricorn, because again, if you're you're a Virgo, you have an affinity with other earth signs, so those other signs typically affect you more. So wherever those houses are, it could be affecting you. So like Capricorn and Taurus affect you. So I think, like I said, with Taurus having Uranus going through there for the next 7 years, that's going to affect you because you're an earth sign. I got goblins. So, you've got some nasty people around. I'm sorry. That's what's going on with Neptune and the moon. So maybe somebody's been disillusioning you for quite a while. It could be that, with that stellium in the 4th house, that could actually be a person in your family that's been disillusioning you. Maybe it's your wife. Maybe they're Neptune strong and they've been disillusioning you for quite a while. Maybe they've been lying to you about something. It's possible that they've been cheating on you. They may have a whole nother life that they didn't tell you about. It could be a lot of things. And I don't want to tell that to Virgo. I'm picking up some kind of negative stuff, and I kind of started off the video like that. And I didn't want to give you like a bad message, but I channel things. I'm a psychic. I can't always keep everything in. I don't want to. I do want to give you the honest truth. So I think I'm just going to move on from that for right now, and talk about another placement. I think I'm going to talk about the North Node in Cancer for a minute. The North Node in Cancer is, family, love, family, mothers, the home, things like that. And it, depending on where it is in your chart, the North Node is hitting it, and it's probably triggering your natal North Node. So if you have the North Node, this person has it in the 6th house. So that means that their life purpose in this life is to carry out service to others. It's to work. It's to probably do a 9-to-5 job, something where you're working in a traditional setting. It could be in healthcare because that's also the house of health. So if you're a mother, or maybe you're a nurse, you could be a nurse, and you're working, regularly. You may be working a lot, and you may find out something about, maybe your mother has passed and has left you something, and that's coming back to you right now. It could be that with the North Node there in Cancer. If they're passed away, I feel like they're either giving you spiritual knowledge, they're with you every day, something of that nature. It could be your mom is just coming back into your life after a long time of an absence. Maybe you're taking care of your mom now in her old age. Maybe she's not doing well in health. It could be something like that. And again, I would have to look at your chart specifically, but I feel like that message is resonating with me for Virgo. I think Virgos really care about their families and their home, and establishing like a strong like relationship with their family and their home, and feeling secure as well, and just they're very rock solid people too, similar to Capricorn. And I think they, if your mom is and her health is failing, she may be coming to live with you. Maybe you don't want to put her into a nursing home, or maybe you have to put her into a nursing home, but it's going to be close by, so you can visit her very, very frequently. It could be that. Let's see what else I see. I just don't have a whole lot to tell you, Virgo. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I picked up on some unhappiness, but I feel like, if it's something like a marriage or divorce that's going on for you right now, I don't think you're that unhappy about it. You may actually be happier about it because maybe you're going to be able to date around again like you've wanted to for a while. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you've been unhappy for a really long time with your partner, or if they've done something to really hurt you, that's okay. Like, it's okay. It's also okay to be single for a long time before you find somebody. And You know, I can't always give you a good message. I hope that June is better for you. I hope that this summer maybe you can get out there and start dating again if you are single or if you're recently divorced. Maybe you'll get back in the game quicker than you would expect to. Maybe you'll meet somebody. I can tell you that more by looking at your chart. And you know, it's just really hard. It can be really hard on a family to be divorced. I've experienced it myself. My family has gone through it. It can be really hard. So I do feel for you guys if that's what's going on right now. I want to pull one more card because that Goblins card was just kind of yucky. And I think you know that you don't have to be around those people. Like, if somebody's bugging you or bothering you, just delete them. You don't have to follow them on Facebook if they're an acquaintance or a coworker or anything like that. Just get rid of that person. There's just no and I think you sense it. I think you typically know when you don't like somebody. You're pretty nitpicky. You're very selective in who you choose to be a friend. So I'm going to pull one more card. Oh my gosh. Did I pull a Sacred Pool already? Oh my god, I did. This is the third card. I feel like maybe it's because I'm a little tired. Maybe you guys are tired. I think you're just tired. You know, maybe stuff has been going wrong for a while and you're just exhausted. And you're so tired that you're forgetting stuff. I feel like maybe that's why I'm having this issue as well. Because I tend to take on the energies of who I'm talking to. So whoever's watching this video, if you're tired, you know, go take a nap, rest. If go to bed early, do something that, like I said, enlivens your soul or just makes you feel good again. But yeah, definitely rest. I feel like that's what this card is telling you. Just go out into the pool and maybe do some backstrokes, something like that. I hope this message helped you, Virgo. I mean, like I said, I picked up some sadness for a few different signs recently. So I hope that things improve for you and we can talk next month and see where you're at. If you have any questions, of course, you know, this isn't affecting everybody, but it's probably affecting some people in some way. If you're not going through it yourself, one of your family members might be going through it. Somebody close to you may be going through it. It could be a lot of things. So please don't hesitate to comment, like below, send us a message at oraclesofjedi.com, like us and friend us on Facebook at Oracles of Jedi. We'll also talk to you on Messenger. Just send us a message. We look forward to talking to you, doing readings for you, and I'm excited to see you again next month, Virgo, and have a happy end of the May.